same thing in May after STAAR testing that they were doing in February just says like everything I think you need to know about y'all's implementation. Like that is just rare, right? For teachers to continue with that level of consistency even after testing is finished and still be committed to the materials. So I just want to commend y'all on clearly setting a culture where instruction is a priority for teachers. That's huge. And just like shout out on recognizing the need for instructional coaches. Shout out to the board for supporting that because that's like a financial investment. That's just going to be a game changer for y'all moving forward. So great commitment, great execution, just it's great to see.
I mean, really talking to both of you as senior leaders, it takes a lot of, I think clarity, but also political courage to make changes. I mean, just hearing, coming in and realizing, gosh, wait a minute, we may not have figured out our PLC time effectively. I need to change that now. It's July, right? We need more frequency. We need that support for teachers. We need to think about how our instructional leaders are equipped to do this. And knowing that change can ruffle feathers sometimes. I think, we were talking about the long change management trajectory y'all have been on and the work you're doing to just codify this as like a top priority in your strategic plan and saying, this is our 3-year commitment. I think that's huge. It just speaks volumes to your prioritization and just your commitment to keep the work going. So thank you for doing that at a systems level.
Incredibly engaged in their learning, and you can see your teachers like really grappling with this more rigorous curriculum and like raising the bar for children as a result. So just huge thank you to the incredible work that I know goes into this point, having been an administrator myself. And I'm just really excited. I can see evidence of your teachers internalizing lessons. I can see evidence of them giving students feedback. Your teacher in the reading stations and the small group she was running really engaged in the science of reading and applying that with her pupils, her students. I don't know what else you would add.
Like 4th grade math was, in my opinion, like a really strong example, only just a few minutes of shifting that lift to students. And so I think the piece that I felt like once I was about a year or two into implementing these curriculums is I was starting to develop my lens more and more about like what are the students doing. So like shifting a little bit away from like, has the teacher done the right things? Hopefully they have and they definitely need to, but like how can I tell like what amount of the lift is on the students and how can I tell what the students are really getting? And so the more you're kind of looking and monitoring what's on their papers and how much they're really engaging in their writing and their math problems, I think the better and better. And I know y'all are doing DDI as well, and I think you're gonna start to see those pay off.
Engaging in both like high quality instructional materials, really focusing on the observation feedback and like giving that kind of like those small bite-sized steps to those teachers to get better, and then also participating in the TIA. So I feel like those 3 systems and how they like mesh and support each other like is going to have huge impact. So thank y'all again for just the I would say like the narrow focus on the things that you feel like are really going to move into the district.